Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It is Monday morning the 5th of February. I'm going to cover the Summer Wells case today and the latest update by the TBI. Let's discuss that. But first, I beg the indulgence to publicise this video, which will premiere at 8 PM UK time tonight. It should tell you what that time is in your local time. If you click on it, it'll tell you how long you've got to wait. So it's about the murder of a 16-year-old girl called Brianna Jai. Absolutely horrific case. And her killers were just 15 when they murdered Brianna. And their names have now been released at their sentencing. So this video, which took me all day yesterday to make, I'm not kidding, it took me all day. I hope that some of you will be able to join me at 8 PM tonight, whatever that time is in your local time. It's a premiere, which means it's a recorded video, but there is a live chat. The video is about 20 minutes long. Okay, so let's get on with the video and talk about Summer Wells. Yesterday, February the 4th, was Summer Wells' 8th birthday. She was 5 when she disappeared from outside of her home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road, Hawkins County, Tennessee. That was the afternoon of the 15th of June 2021, and there is no explanation either by law enforcement, the family, or anybody else as to what happened to little Summer. She's now 8 years old. 8. What would she look like now? Would she look like the age progressed image that the National Centre for Missing and Exploited Children made to mark the 2 years of her missing? We don't know. We don't know. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation made a short post on their Twitter feed. Never forgotten, today is Summer Wells' 8th birthday. She's been missing since June 15th, 2021. Although we still don't have the answers we've been seeking, agents continue to investigate the circumstances following her disappearance. Call 1-800-TBI-FIND with credible information. I checked the comments of this tweet, and there was one that caught my eye from Susie Girl. In the summer, so this was June 15th, 2023, the sheriff, Ronnie Lawson, stated to the news, not to the public, he gave her a quote to the news, there would be an update soon. Yes, he said, in the near future. That never came. People seemed to feel that with his words, and seemingly positive, that there would be some type of comment on camera, that there was movement in the case. Yes, I was one of those people. I was feeling positive when the news released that information. I thought, okay, so they've got a lead that they're following. They can't say anything right now, but they're hopeful that it will be fruitful and it will give us some answers and they'll be able to give us an update. The first genuine update that we've had since ever. Because in April 2022, the lead detective of the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, Detective John Pruitt, said that they checked through reams and reams of data, they chased down every lead that was given to them. I can quote him almost verbatim. And they're still no further forward than when they started. What happened to Summer Wells? I've got 579 videos that I've made about the Summer Wells case and the people surrounding Summer. All sorts of different angles that I've taken. And I'm no further forward either. It's crazy how much time that I've spent on this case, far beyond any other. And many other creators on social media have done the same. And taking out all of the drama between creators that I'm not interested in, there has been so much said about this little girl and her disappearance. And none of us has any explanation, any real explanation as to what happened to Summer Wells. She just went poof into thin air. Except human beings do not disappear into thin air. Something happened to this little girl during the afternoon of June 15th, 2021. Did she walk away? Her parents don't think so. She'd never walk away. Did she get lost? Did she fall and injure herself and sadly, passed away in the woods somewhere near to her home? Detective John Pruitt, in his interview to WJHL in April 2022, said that they believe she could have just wandered away. It would be easier for her to get through the dense underbrush than an adult. In the first 13 days of the search, they searched 4.5 square miles in the immediate vicinity of her home. We know, though, that little kids, even younger than Summer, can travel further in a couple of days than the radius that 4.5 square miles gives on a map. So did she get further away and she's just been lost and nobody has been that far out to find her? It's a horrible thought. It's a really horrible thought that she was out there on her own, maybe for days before she passed away. But that's only one suggestion. Detective John Pruitt said that there was no signs of an abduction, there was no signs of foul play, but everything is still on the table. And I guess that's where we are right now, today. All of the people surrounding Summer, the neighbours, the people at the church, her family. Sheriff Ronnie Lawson has maintained that everybody is still a suspect, person of interest, whatever you want to call it, I think he said. We occasionally hear from one creator who's spoken to this person or that person or the third person that such a person's been cleared. But we've never heard that from law enforcement. So everybody's still a suspect. Is that what we're saying here? Was there unspeakable evil on the hill that day? Was she abducted? Possibly. Was there foul play involved? Possibly. But there's no evidence of either, according to Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. So I say again, what happened to Summer Wells? And I could keep going down this playlist. I could keep going, and I could keep going, and I could keep going. My theories have all been laid out there since the beginning of the case. I've gone through every possible angle. You could just start at the bottom at video 1 and you could work your way up and see how my theories have progressed. But at the end of the day, all of this talking, all of this recording, all of this editing means nothing when Summer Wells is still out there somewhere. My first video was we need to talk about Summer Wells. And we still need to talk about Summer Wells because she's still out there somewhere. So amongst the thousands and thousands of missing people in the world, Summer is just one, a tiny drop in the ocean. She's had plenty of attention on social media, but none of it has led to a break in the case. So the TBI's message, we don't have the answers we've been seeking, is pretty demoralising. Is Summer going to be forever lost? 3 years is going to be upon us before we know it. We know that the first 3 days in a missing child case are the most important, and the chances of recovering a child alive after 3 days is very, very, very unlikely. It's possible there's been some, even in the recent past, there's been some miraculous recoveries of children who were worse for wear, but alive and well in the woods and things like that. There's been a few, but 3 years, I don't know. The chances of recovering anyone alive after 3 years. Miracles happen occasionally, but I would just like to know what happened to her. I'm sure you would as well, if you've got this far in the video. There has been a prayer vigil in Kingsport. Don't see Don and Candice there. Maybe they're there somewhere in the melee of people. I did have a quick look at the prayer vigil feed. It was live streamed. We've got Candice there. What's this? Time together for Summer and all missing children. So 8-year-old Summer Wells. Where is she? Where is she? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hopefully I'll see some of you at the premiere tonight on this channel, 8 PM UK time, which I think is 3 PM Eastern, noon Pacific. If you missed the premiere and the live chat, it doesn't matter. It just becomes a regular video so you can catch it anytime. And that's the horrific murder of 16-year-old Brianna Jai. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, folks.